More than designing a conference, we really designed a process, and that's what Sustainovate turned out to be. It was a process that was fueled and driven by the participants. It's sort of an unconference, if you will. We really wanted to break down the barriers between sort of the speakers and participants at Sustainovate, so we brought them together in a much more interactive format. It really struck me how much knowledge and how freely the information was being shared. What we were going after is a stronger community of sustainable businesses here in Chicago. We had thought leaders from different industries, including the food industry, the apparel industry, retail industry, business-to-business industry, service-based industry, product-based industry, large companies, small companies, people who were involved in management, people who were involved in research and development, people who were involved who were entrepreneurs. We really strove to get a real diversity of people, thinking that that would make the most engaging event possible. Each session built on the topics that were introduced in the previous session. Greenwashing was a big topic, and we covered some of the people shared experiences they had with their competitors were greenwashing, and what they could do to counteract that. We had another session that covered product development and the challenges of taking a traditional product and trying to make it more sustainable and all the factors that were involved in that. For 2010, our goal is the same: to create a dynamic event that provides the knowledge, connections, and inspiration to propel sustainable business forward.
So, different aspects of sustainability have completely permeated Interface as a company. It's a part of every decision that we make, whether it's a design decision, a manufacturing decision, product decision, transportation decision. Everything is affected by sustainability. And we're driven by our mission, which is to completely eliminate our environmental footprint by the year 2020. It's a very ambitious goal, especially for something as intensive as carpet manufacturing. Carpet's made out of oil. You know, all carpet, most textiles today are made out of some sort of petrochemical. And our goal is to completely eliminate that link with the virgin oil well, whether it's energy or whether it's materials. And so far, we're about 40 to 50% of the way there. So some of the challenges of reaching sustainability, I think when we look at integrating sustainability in an organization, we've been on this path since 1994. So we have the benefit of time and really looking at our transformation. And there are three critical aspects. There's leadership, there's culture, and there's technology. So some of our challenges are technological challenges. How do you actually take old carpet and then turn it into new carpet? You know, what are the technological issues with that? We've finally figured out one of them just in the past 2 years. So that's been a huge obstacle that we've been able to overcome. But cultural challenges too is how do we continue to keep our people passionate and engaged? It's a marathon, it's not a sprint. It's not the flavor of the week, it's the flavor of the lifetime. So how do we keep that passion and that engagement? And a lot of that we do through training, through incentives, really trying to make sure that we're taking the positive aspect of sustainability, avoiding some of the doom and gloom. So my personal definition of sustainability is that it's an opportunity, really a strategy that allows us to decrease our cost, increase our revenues, drive innovation, while simultaneously preserving natural resources, improving global stability, and really enhancing the quality of life for all species. It's a wonderful opportunity, and I'm really excited about the business opportunity because I believe that once capitalism gets behind sustainability the way it's already begun to, that's when we'll see huge change throughout the world.
We tend to divide things into problems and into silos, and that is the worst thing you can do to think about it sustainably. So that's why we call it at DePaul, and we're offering a workshop on this idea, integrative sustainable management. All the pieces of the business have to fit together. We're also shifting from the model in people's minds of a business as a machine as opposed to a living organism. And so businesses tend to look at problems and broken parts as opposed to a living, vital part of a much larger ecosystem. The last thing they have to do is to be able to make the business case for some of these ideas that they're trying to implement. Because companies and every organization has a balance sheet, an income statement, and a statement of cash flow. And if they don't manage that well, they're not going to be in business whether they're profit or non-profit.
Well, for us, we define sustainability as it is what it used to be, and we don't look at it as something independent of what we're doing. For us, sustainability is actually managing 12,000 acres of mountainous land in the Himalayas and supporting 25,000 people there. So for us, sustainability equals social, environmental, and economic sustainability. We won the award for most innovative company in Illinois, and it kind of surprised me a lot because for us, what we're doing is not innovative. It's something very traditional for us. It's something we have always done traditionally, taking care of the soil, taking care of the plants, and taking care, most importantly, of the people who are dependent on the soil and the land and what we do. And that, for us, is tradition, and it's not innovative. The challenge is really to get the big corporations involved in what we're trying to do and seeing this as the only way to do it moving forward.